Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what's good? This your boy, MisterJaay, and I'm coming all the way. Your cousin, your brother, your uncle, whatever I am to you. Man, welcome to another episode of Real Talks with MisterJaay, you dig? I decided from last week, that every Sunday I'm going to drop some knowledge for our up-and-coming brothers in Motherland who are dabbling or who do not understand how to make their way in the music industry. You could be new, you could be already old, but you're still struggling with this ish. Now, today's episode, we are going to talk about how to build a local fan base. Let me repeat that. How to build a local fan base. Man, stay tuned to the end, man. Let's talk about this ish. You dig? Welcome back, man. Yo, last week I dropped a vlog like this and I was talking about branding. You dig? And if you've not watched it yet, man, go ahead. I'm gonna leave a link over here, or you can click. It's gonna appear somewhere on the screen. I don't know, but yo, today, and remember, the focus of last week's vlog was about branding as an indie artist, as an independent artist, because majority of the up-and-coming artists in Motherland, in Africa, I don't care what part of Africa you are, they are pretty much independent. Indie means you push your shit by yourself. You got total control of whatever you do, your bread and your money and all of that. So today we are going to look on how to develop a local fan base, a fan base around you. You dig? And now I understand that we are in the age of technology, and you got an outlet, kind of like YouTube exposes you to the world. But guess what? Even though we got over 5 billion views, over 5 billion internet users for every minute, still some people are struggling. Still some people don't know how to connect. Still some people don't know how to get that maximum exposure. So we are going to talk about that shit today. You dig? Now, let's just get started, man. Marketing as an indie artist. You dig? Because your goal as an indie artist is to make the highest buzz that you can. You dig? So this is for those indie artists, man. If you are already signed to a record label, this is not for you. You dig? This ain't for you, because the record label takes care of everything. Now, boom, let's get started. The first advice I'm gonna give you is pay for your shit. You dig? You gotta pay to get exposed. Now, some of you are going to be, man, then of what use is this to me, MisterJaay? If you telling me to pay, oh, I'm broke, I don't have money like that. And I know that up-and-coming artists from Motherland don't have radio money like that. A few of them do have. You dig? And the fact that you do have doesn't mean you're going to be successful. But you got to pay attention. You got to understand this. If you know who Chapman is, if you know who B.o.B is, this man is B.o.B's manager. He manages a whole lot of artists, and he's a star maker. And this man reiterates, pay for your shit. It is the old school kind of mentality way of doing it in this age right now, but you gotta pay for your shit. You dig? Now, when I talk about paying for your shit, when I talk about marketing as an indie artist, you got two options. The first one is you got the organic marketing, the organic way of being exposed, organic exposure, and you got the paid exposure. Now, organic is you let things happen naturally. It's kind of like you plant the seed, you water it, you weed it. You take out all the weeds around where you plant it, you watch that shit grow gradually, slowly, but steadily. Don't get me wrong, that is an option, and that is good. You dig? But then the other route is you pay for your exposure. You pay to build your local fan base. Now, take for example, right? I'm always gonna use Cameroon because, man, charity begins at home. I'm a son of the continent, but yo, I always use Cameroon. You are an artist, up and coming artist, or you a brand new artist, or you decide that you want to get into the music industry and you are in Cameroon. My best option and my best advice to you is this: try to pay. And when I say pay, is you literally pay for your exposure. You literally pay to get the local audience listen to you shit. When I talk about pay, you should be able to get to the local radio stations, the local DJs, and I know we got what we call discotheques now. You need to be able to pay these people who DJ discotheques, man. Pay DJs in nightclubs. You dig? Pay if you can. Some local TV stations around you. If you are from Douala, if you are from Bamenda, if you are from Yaoundé, Boya, look, there's always that niche. There's always that community. Hit the local radio station, tip them a little bit something to put your music out there. Go to the nightclubs, tip them a little something, you dig, buy them a bottle or something. When I say pay, I'm not talking about you breaking the bank. Nah. I'm not talking about you breaking the bank to get exposure. Nah. Go to the nightclubs, man. Walk up to the DJs. Get them a bottle of something, man. Tell, yo, I got something I just did, man. I want you to play it. And then you sit back and you watch the audience. Now, I mean, go to the local TV stations because now we got a whole lot of opportunity of exposure. Go to these people, man. And then you can go to the local people who do a whole lot of publicities. Now, I mean, you pay that shit. You gonna get exposure. You gonna get exposure. You gotta do whatever you're supposed to do. You are indie. This shit is in your hands. Don't sit and think that you're gonna do something and you put it on YouTube and that is it. Magically, you're gonna get known. You're gonna get exposure. Nah, it doesn't work like that. If you are in the IT field like I am and you understand programming, you understand algorithms, YouTube might take you anywhere from 4 to 10 years before you start getting that buzz, because algorithms in YouTube are developed to see who is putting in the work. YouTube is not easy see, easy make. Nah. But on the other hand, YouTube is an outlet to the globe, right? Because a whole lot of people not tuning in on YouTube every minute. I'm talking about 5 billion plus every minute. Somebody's on YouTube. You dig? It's the greatest platform on earth right now for exposure. But then let's think about it like you just up and coming and you indie. Pay for your shit. Nowadays, if you've noticed, man, the most talented people in Motherland, because I'm focusing on Motherland, the most talented artists, man, who don't do none of this shit, they don't get that exposure like that, which is why you go on some platforms like SoundCloud, Spotify, you see people that are not even verified on Twitter, they are not even known, but they're putting out great shit and nobody knows them. It happens. On the other hand, you're going to get somebody who's a mumble-ass rapper. But because they understand that they got to pay for playtime, trust me, they are going to be known better than your ass. You can be super talented as you want. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. You can be super talented. You can drop bars, spit this, do that. If you don't do this thing in your local community, ain't nobody going to know you. And the statement, literally, charity begins from home. Build your local fan base. Artists who have become icons in the game today. They started by what I'm telling y'all. Pay attention. Go back and read that history. Nas, Eminem, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Busta Rhymes, Dr. Dre, NWA, Tupac. Watch the history. They started this way. They started in the local clubs, the local parties, the local talent shows. They made bonds and friendship with local DJs. They did not pay billions and millions. Nah, just go to a club. Yo, my man, the DJ, man, this a bottle, please. Can you play the song? Boom, he gonna play it. That's a free bottle for the brother, and that's like 2 minutes or 4, whatever, how long your song is, for your ass. You dig? So pay attention. You got to do whatever you need to do to get out there like that. This is some knowledge Mr. J kicking to you, and that is free. The next thing I'm going to tell you is find your footing. Find your footing. What do I mean by find your footing? Find your genre, man, your lane. Because once you find your lane and you are trying to build that local fan base, people have what kind of music they like to listen to. It's not every kind of music that everybody's going to listen to. Now, when you find your footing, you know that this club is for hip-hop. You know clubs that will play certain types of music, oldies, throwbacks. You know the snack bars, man. Hit that place. Find your footing. Because I'm going to tell you, last week I talked about branding, right? Branding is the value. And when you start doing shit like this, let me tell you what's going to happen. The local radio station that you paid the brother to play your shit, the DJs, the snack bars, the parties, the local TV station, they're going to start seeing that you are putting value into your craft. And through that, they're going to make their audience start vibing and feeling your shit. So keep that in mind. After you found your footing, you found your comfort zone, your lane, go out and pay these people, the stakeholders too. Anybody you know that is in the hip-hop movement in your community, in your town, in your city, in your country, bro, you want to work with those people. I'm talking about the beat makers. I'm talking about the producers. You dig? In Cameroon, if you know any producer, man, take your shit to that producer. If you're doing hip-hop, click with a hip-hop producer. Like, yo, I got some. Please, man, can we have lunch? You pay lunch, man. You buy them lunch. That's a gesture. Because if I'm a producer, I'm not going to leave my house for free. But I'm not going to leave, I'm not going to expect you to pay me a lot of money. Even though some might do that, fuck them. Just, amicably, You talk to them, man. Man, can you chill? Come buy a bottle of wine and you give them your shit to play. These local stakeholders, once they listen to your shit, trust me, they're going to recommend your shit to another person. Like, hey, this person, hey, man, there's this guy, no. I want you to, listen to it. Let me know what you think. And that is how your shit is going. So these stakeholders of your brand, of the genre of music you do, these guys are gold for you. Now, you got to do that. You got to network, man. Trust me, you got to network. You dig? But remember, you got to pay, man. It's pay for play. That's how you come up. The second thing I want to tell you is about building your fan base. If you want to build your fan base, man, you have to build you a strong team around you. Yes, you need your entourage. You need the team, bro. An artist is not just a one-man army kind of thinking like some of y'all be thinking. Nah. Build you a formidable team around your ass. Now, and once you do that, a team that is honest with you is going to call you out and tell you shit directly. Not a team that's going to kiss your ass and nah, it's going to hail you and nope. Get you sincerity out of a team around you. You dig? And when I talk about building a team, let's look at it from two perspectives, two angles. You can either hire a team to help you with your local buzz, your local exposure, help you to build your local fan base. You hire a team of social media managers, people who know how to market digitally, people who know how to market one-on-one, people, we've already talked about these people, man, DJs, everything, man, especially the vloggers, your YouTube reactors, man. Look for the top YouTube reactor in your country who is doing reaction in your genre of music. Connect with them, not just in your country though, but we got to start from your charity begins at home. I keep saying that. Connect with these people, let them listen to your shit. I appreciate the fact that a whole lot of people now from Cameroon, I'm talking about artists, they drop something, they get at me like, yo, Mr. J, can you please check? I am honored to do that, and I'm gonna give you my brutal opinion. Now it's left for you to take it, or it's left for you to assimilate and change something about your craft. So that is what you're supposed to do. Now this is how you hire. You pay. You gotta pay, man. And paying is not money financial wise. You can pay by, hey, for example, if you get a local YouTuber, throw his name in your next project. That's paying. Talk good about him. That's paying. You dig? I'm just giving you an idea. I'm not saying you should do that for Mr. J. Nah, this is a vlog not about Mr. J. It's about your craft, because I want to see every up-and-coming artist to explode. You dig? So you can either hire that, and when you hire a team, you know you get professionalism out of the team because you're paying. So they're going to give you the best. You dig? But there is a downside that if you pay a local team, let's say 50,000 CFA francs, and another artist pays them 100,000, of course, that local team is going to sway. The second thing is you can build you a team around yourself to help you with your fan base. Now, building a team around yourself, how can you do that? You do that through your craft. Now, when I talk about you can build you a team, or you can inspire you a team of followers. Now, whatever you do with your craft, people listen to it. And if your shit resonates with them, of course, somebody's going to pop up like, yo, I like what you're doing. Let me help you promote your shit. All the artists that I've talked about them on my channel, ain't nobody paid me because I like what they're doing. It's kind of like I'm volunteering. You can do acts. I've not asked an artist to pay me to promote their shit. However, I've asked artists if you can donate to the platform, and that is not an obligation. Trust me, it's not an obligation. So you can do that. You can inspire people. And how do you inspire people? Let me tell you how you go about inspiring people. If you hail from a community, bro, make music about what is happening in that immediate community. Put the problems of these communities to the limelight in your song. Every major big artist today did what I'm telling y'all. You don't have to believe Mr. J. Just go ahead and take it for yourself. If there are crime, we talk about crimes. NWA talked about crime, racial profiling. Eminem talked about his community, growing up in Detroit. You dig? Busta Rhymes did the same. All of them. Why can't you look at that? And there's nothing wrong in copying good examples. I told y'all. So, to inspire local fan base, you talk about what the people in your local communities are facing. Look at what Kofi Kinata did with coronavirus in the fisherman community in Ghana. They love him for doing that. So look for that topic. It could be corrupt politicians. You can play with it comically. You put in your craft. You dig? So once you do that, and the audience around you who are listening, after you don't pay these people to play the local radio station, MC and everything, they gonna follow your ass. They gonna subscribe to your shit. You dig? They gonna, come on now. But first, you gotta do a kick-ass job. You cannot come lame. You cannot drop lame shit and you expect people locally to follow you. It's kind of like some of y'all keep, you be cloud chasing and you talk about people being from countries where they don't know them locally. There are artists that they don't know them locally in their own countries. It's facts. But on social media, they go hard. They can drop some shit. Now that to you is a disgrace because nobody knows you. But then you're trying to conquer YouTube. Because YouTube, let me tell y'all, if you build a local fan base, everybody in your community knows you. They're going to talk about, they're going to tweet about you, they're going to Facebook about, they're going to do TikTok or something. Facebook algorithm, YouTube algorithm is going to pick that. And that is how you're going to get more recommendations. You got to understand how the IT world works, man. You dig? And then last but not the least, once you've inspired your team, if you want to go the I don't have money route, inspire your team. Talk good about people around. If somebody comes to you, hey, I like what you're doing, let me build you a website. Talk good about them. If somebody comes to your a local radio station, man, I heard your shit from so and so spot. Yo, let me play your shit on the radio. We gonna talk about it. Let's have an interview. Man, you gotta speak good about these people. A good deed deserves another, because what goes around comes around. If you talk shit about a local stakeholder, a local player, a YouTuber, let me tell you something, bro. The fact that you talk shit about them, ain't nobody gonna take you serious if they put it to the spotlight. Man, that's my time, man. I hope this actually, I gave you value. I hope this helps somebody struggling to come up. Pay attention to these things, man. Pay attention, because all these things Mr. J has said, you can do your research. You're going to see that it's facts. I'm not just making, this is not just a cock and bull story. Now, I mean, man, every Sunday we going to be dropping shit like this, man. Build your local fan base. Is epic. You dig? It's epic. Develop network with stakeholders. You dig, man? Give people good praises. Praise people for helping your shit. People who volunteer to help your shit. Praise them, or you can hire a team. That's my time, Motherland. I love you guys. Keep it 100. I appreciate the love that I've been getting so far. We are on the sprint to get to 15K. Man, let's make it real snappy. From the bottom of my heart, y'all keep it real. Y'all keep it 100, man. Be good, be nice. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you like this shit, leave a comment, alright, and share the shit. And don't forget to check out all the other videos on the screen. Man, we gonna hit this shit as fast, as quickly as you can. Now, I love you, man. Peace out.